So recently I've been shopping around for MacBooks on eBay looking for broken ones, and this is my latest purchase. It literally just arrived. I've just opened it to check what it is, but the box is completely wrecked. So it should be a white plastic shell MacBook 2009. So looks of it, this is the first time I've seen it. It looks worse than it did, but I don't know if it's going to be fixable or if it'll even work this beat up. It hasn't even got a rubber foot pad. That's quite normal for these MacBooks. They do lose the rubber foot pad. It's all one big feet. So it were a design flaw what should have got fixed, but there you are. But that battery's more than swollen. So I bought this from eBay for £10 with £6.50 postage, so £16.50 for a MacBook, even of this age, isn't that bad. It was spares all repairs, listed as a boot sale find, but he had no idea if it was working. With damage, it looks at trackpad and damage to casing itself. It was a risk, but we'll see how it goes. As you can see in the photos, it looks naffed, but in person it's 10 times worse. So let's see what we can do with it. So I've got a charger here. I think this is the MagSafe one. This should be the one that works, but who knows. So I'm not very hopeful, but we'll give it a go, because that battery is definitely toast. Oh, we've got a light. Christ almighty. And it's got a drive in it. Hey dear. It's actually booting. See, these never want to die. These old MacBooks. Indestructible and highly repairable. But yeah, it's really giving it a go, innit? See if it can actually boot. There we are. It's just posted in. So some mountain bike person must have loved this. On this web content, you need to install Java runtime environment. Fair enough. Yeah, it's broken. System clock is broken because battery's fucked. So, all right. Yeah, system clock's broken because the battery's, well, that ain't holding any charge, let's be honest. Alright. See if there's anything else I can get out of it. Since I can't click. Tell you what, I'm going to go get a keyboard and mouse and see if there's anything more I can do with it. So the listing didn't really have any details, but now we're logged in. See, I don't think there's a password set on this because it's actually logged into macOS. I've no idea what version this is. I am quite not very experienced with this macOS business. Right, so big reveal about this Mac. Running Yosemite. It's a mid-2010, so I thought it was going to be a 2009, but no. And it's got the later graphics, what's more reliable? 320M, 2 gigs of DDR3. You can put these up to 18. I've heard about 16, like rumours about people putting 16 in, but to be fair, this Core 2 Duo can't really do much with 8, never mind 16. And I have given it a go before, and it didn't work at all in a 2009, but I might see if I can push this to a 16, since it's the mid 2010. So look. Yep, standard display on these. 256 gig hard drive. It's a spinning disk, I can tell. Yeah, 2 gigs of RAM. Yeah, so it didn't live out its entire service life. It got to Yosemite before it were abandoned. But I mean, with the state of this laptop, God knows what it's seen. Right, so this is the MacBook. Flip it over, start having a look at it properly. So I haven't got an SSD to put in this. Christ, that's sprung up. I don't know if you can see that, but the battery just pushed that door open. So it's really swollen. But I had no hopes that this were going to be survivable, so I haven't bought anything. I do have a spare battery from a 2009, so I've just repaired one of them. It's not fully functional, like it's severely degraded, but it's not swollen, unlike this. It needs a good clean, but it's best off to see if it's fixable first. I need to see if I can get a replacement rubber foot. Oof, dear. So it's dusty in here. It looks of it. I don't know if that's a replacement drive. My other MacBook, it's a 2009. That's the thing, it's a generation before, so it probably is different. That's probably the original, because who would ever want to replace a DVD drive? So that's the battery. It is genuinely awful how swollen that is. So better get that out as fast as possible. It looks like a straight swap might be possible. Just quick in and out. So I can see there's a tiny bit of rust hanging around here. Probably nothing minor in the age of this. Yeah, so there's the tri-wings. The screw really don't want to come out. Oof, so that's forced its way out now. So I believe that's a push-up script. Push this up. If this is just a battery to fix this, and then the cover, and this is one winter. So the adhesive on here is really hard to get up without knocking the battery around too much. I'm probably going to have a fight with this. If you'd have thought with how puffed up the battery was that it come up quicker, but no, still wants to fight. I completely forgot this screw here. So that's the hidden screw. That's why it won't come up. I wondered why it was that puffed up the battery that there was no chance it wouldn't force its way out. Look at that. That is disgustingly bad. Yeah, so that's, I'll be in safely binned, put in a battery bin. So just for the moment, this is the 2009 battery. Just put this back in, because it's a nice mid-ground. Yeah, it's not, let's be honest, it's not best practice to put used crap batteries in, but it'll just tick the boxes I need to prove that it works, and then I can start messing with it more. Part of me just wants to take the motherboard out of this and put it in my MacBook. Upgrade from a 2009 to 2010. I don't think they've got a different processor, but I could be wrong on that, to be fair. Give it a quick blow. So then, let's see if this boots. No. I don't imagine this battery's got any charging. That trackpad's now down, so it should be. I'm gonna go need to get a power adapter. So it looks of it, it's back, and I'm right, it works perfectly, does the mouse. And it's, after a bit of play, it clicked right back into place. So I don't trust this battery, to be fair, but I'll order a replacement now I know it works. So this literally cost me £15 and a battery I already had. And then, to be fair, also need a charger. I managed to get one for £8, I think it was. So that's arriving in post. And I have got a MacBook. It's a £15 MacBook. Can't complain for £15. Let's be honest. Yeah, so I'm going to have a little look into what I can do about the bottom panel, and I'll make a part 2 when I get around to fixing that. Thanks for watching though. It's been great getting back into videos.